Hello, coaches. My name is Rich Hargitt. I'm the head football coach at Emmett High School out here in Emmett, Idaho. I'm also the lead consultant for coaches all over the country with the surface-to-air system. If you have questions after you watch this video, please put them down in the comment section and we'll do the best we can to answer those. Before we get started, it'd be great if you'd like this video and also subscribe if you've not done so already. All right, in this video, coaches, I wanted to bring up what I think is a kind of underutilized opportunity to take a big chunk of yardage out of a 10P structure. I think a lot of times we feel like if you want to throw the ball deep down the field and you're behind the chains, you're going to have to bring extra guys in to protect the passer. And we certainly have a lot of information out there where we can show you how we get into both 5, 6, and 7-man protection schemes to give yourself more of those big vertical shot plays. Check out our video on YouTube, for instance, on the Dover concept and how we use 7-man protection there to better give ourselves a chance to throw the ball down the field. But I think there's some other things you can do. And this is a concept that I think some programs around the country have utilized a great deal. I think some other programs have not utilized quite enough. And it is a wheel concept. Now, I want you to first focus down here at the bottom of the screen, coaches. We're going to take our best receiver, number 25. He's the third man in the slot. We're going to push him to the flat and give ourselves a good receiver in the flat. And we're going to wheel number 2 down there, and we're going to post number 1. Okay, that's a really simple answer. But we're going to marry it with the exact same concept up at the top of the screen. And you can see the defense initially shows press man, and then they're going to invert. They're a match quarters team. They're going to invert, jump that corner back. So we're going to push our split end vertical. He's going to be on kind of that glance post route. And then we're just going to take our back and we're going to mirror it. Okay. So our number 3 down here is in the flat, but both of our top receivers are going to be on our bottom receiver down here at the very bottom of the screen is on a deep post, and our receiver up at the top is on a glance post or a read post. And then we're going to wheel both of our number 2 receivers. But the number 2 receiver to the top of the screen, of course, is the running back. And you can see there somebody should have picked him up in man coverage, but nobody finds him. Okay, I think that's part of the key. If you're going to take deep shots in 10P, you've got to disguise where that deep shot's coming from, because obviously they have a 7-man box. They can bring more people than we can block, and they actually do. They bring the will late. That is who should be covering. If we look at this guy right here, that will backer should be covering this running back on the wheel concept. He's not, and so therefore you're able to get a big pass play right there on the wheel route. Okay, that kid doesn't have a lot of catches for us. Okay, he's a running back, but he's got good hands. And you can see, I can't tell if it's second down or third down. I think it's 3rd and 16 up there at the top. This is a great opportunity. The defense is going to bring 5. They're going to bring the 4 down in the will. Okay, we guessed right. They're bringing the pressure off the same side that we have the back on. And then as long as the quarterback has enough time to get that ball off, put a little air under it, that sets up 1st and goal. And we go down a few plays later and we score and we end up winning that football game. So I think the message and the modus operandi behind this is utilize effective and simple wheel routes, but build them into your protection where they fit. Again, you can tell there. Let's look at it one more time. We bring the wheel route from where we anticipate the blitz. We talk about punching the blitz in the mouth. Okay, if we know where you're bringing it from, then we want to get our quarterback's eyes over there and attack that blitz. Because now we feel like that DC is much less likely to want to blitz later in the game because we took a shot at him for doing it and punished him. We can get him back into more of a vanilla defense and be able to kind of do what we want to do with the football. So anyway, coaches, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you enjoyed it, please like it and also hit that subscribe button so we can get this video out to more coaches around the country. If you have questions, put them in the comments section below and we'll answer them as soon as we can. You can reach me on Twitter at Coach Hargitt, or you can reach the Surface to Air System account at S2A System. If you'd like to find out more about Surface to Air System, you can also find us on our website, which is www.surfacetoairsystem.com. Thanks a lot, coaches, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a great day.